Mga ate at mga kuya, welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. Sino dyan sa YouTube land, mga kabayan na mahilig sa kotse? Sino dyan na nagdadrive na ngayon? Meron akong sikretong gustong i-share sa inyo that will save you a lot of headaches and that will save you a lot of money and a lot of grief. Kwentuhan tayo. So guys, alam nyo ba dito, porque may lisensya na kayo, porque meron na kayong kotse, doesn't mean na yung driving habits nyo katulad pa rin sa Pilipinas. And not just for you kabayans na nanggaling dito from the Philippines na presko, it's also for all of our young kabayans that are learning how to drive right now or just recently got their driver's license. What I'm about to share with you will save you a lot of money, a lot of grief, and a lot of headaches. But before I start, let me share a very, very big secret with you. Alam niyo ba dito, I don't know kung napansin niyo pag end of the month, ang daming police, naghihintay, so eager to give you a ticket. Totoo po yan. Okay, they can deny it all they want. But at the end of the month, meron pong mga quota yan. That's why they're more than willing to hand out tickets left and right like crazy. And our job is number one, to abide by the rules, and number two, not to be taken advantage of. Okay? Dahil mapapansin niyo yan guys, end of the month, ang dami nilang hinihinto, ang dami nilang binibigyan ng ticket. And this video is to help you not be a victim. So let's start with video number 1. Panoorin natin.
Hey, officer, you got a guy pulled over. What do you do?
Writing a ticket for obstruct plate.
What do you mean obstruct plate?
He has a tinted plate cover that obstructs the...
Well, listen, I have a tinted plate cover, but you know what? When you're close to it, you can still see the numbers.
The plate has to be plainly visible, number one. And number two is, technically, you're not allowed to put any attachment onto your plate cover.
How much is the fine?
It's $110.
Any points?
No points.
Thanks, officer.
So guys, for all of those people na nakabili ng bagong kotse or, you know, a new car to you. Alam ko gusto natin bilan ng mga daming accessories tong coaching to because we want to personalize it, right? A lot of people, the first thing they do, they buy the license plate cover. Okay? Ayaw po nila dito na may license plate cover yung license plate ninyo. Dahil mabibigyan po kayo ng ticket. Napapansin ko po yung mga bata ngayon, you know, they drive little Honda Civics na parang mabilis, little Acuras na parang mabilis, little tiny sports cars. Nilalagyan nila yung plaka nila ng cover to protect it, quote unquote. Minsan pa nga, hindi clear yung protective cover na plastic, right? It's like tinted or it's blue or like a different color. Don't do that. You will get a ticket. You will get a ticket and you're not gonna like it because it's an added expense. Okay, and it's a big bother to be stopped by a cop for something so tiny as that. So wag na wag niyo lalagyan ng license plate cover, yung lisensya, yung tags ng kotse niyo. Let's continue.
Hey, my buddy got a ticket for doing a U-turn. His app told him to. His GPS told him to. Will it get tossed out?
No, the apps will not exempt you from disobeying a sign.
Yeah, but it's a well-known driving app.
If the sign clearly posted saying there's no left, rights, or straight through, you have to obey those signs, regardless of what your driving app tells you.
What's the fine for that?
It's $110, 2 points.
All right, thanks, officer.
Guys, $110 and 2 points. Dahil yung GPS ninyo told you to make a U-turn or told you to make a left turn or a right turn when you're not supposed to do a left turn or a right turn. So, alam ko, like, you know, we're in a tech age right now. And almost everybody uses GPS to go places, di ba? Just because yung GPS ninyo, sinabi sa inyo to make a left turn or to make a right turn, make sure you look if it's legal to actually make those moves first. Because ignorance is not an excuse to break the law. You can't tell a police officer once he stops you, hoy, yung GPS ko po, yun ang sinabi sa akin, kumaliwa ako. When clearly, there's a sign that tells you not to do that. So if you don't want to get in trouble with the law, it's black and white, simply make sure that you follow the rules of the road and not just what your GPS tells you. Let's go to the next clip.
Hey, officer. Hey, listen, the upper part of my seatbelt, can I wear it under my arm, behind
You're
me?
required by law to wear a complete seatbelt, son.
Yeah, but it wrinkles my shirt, wrinkles my suit.
The upper strap keeps you from moving forward. The bottom strap keeps you in your seat.
Doesn't seem fair. How much is the fine for this, anyway?
It's $240, 2 demerit points.
Seat belts. Okay? Alam ko po, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. Sa Pilipinas yata, hindi uso yung seatbelt. But here, seatbelts are mandatory. You can't hop in the car and operate a vehicle without having your seatbelt on. So kung di po kayo sanay mag-seatbelt, I advise na sanayin niyo po yung sarili niyo na merong seatbelt and make sure that you have it on properly. Lalo na kung meron kayong mga pasahero sa kotse ninyo. Because you will get fined. You know, you cannot talk your way out of a seatbelt infraction. Napakasimple po nun, but it's also for your safety, di ba? And the last thing you want is to get points on your insurance dahil tataas yung insurance ninyo. So, put your seatbelt on and make sure it's on properly. Lalo na po kung mayroong mga bata, make sure yung mga car seats nila, they're buckled on properly. It's for everybody's safety. Okay, next video.
I got a bone to pick with you. I just got a cell phone ticket. Thing is, I was stopped at an intersection. Wasn't even driving. What are you going to say about that?
Can't hold and use a cell phone.
It was a red light. I wasn't even driving.
Can't hold and use a cell phone operator vehicle. You know this.
All right, officer.
Take care.
Okay, nabiktima po kami ni Mrs. Neto. Cellphone, cannot use it while you're driving. Nangyari po sa amin ganito. Si Mrs., yung cellphone po niya, parang wallet, katulad nito, kita mo merong pouch sa likod. So, di na kami nagwa-wallet eh. We just carry our cell phones and we put a credit card here, business cards, debit card, you know, whatever we can fit, right? Para wala ng wallet. So, nagda-drive po si Mrs. to go to a physiotherapist. Bagong doktor po. We've never been to that clinic before. So, meron po siyang business card. Nakalagay dun yung address. So si Mrs. po, she was driving and she got stopped at a red light. And sabi niya sa akin, nakalimutan niya yung number ng address. So she had to go pull out the phone like this, pull out the business card from the back pouch to look at it while she stopped at a red light, right? So nangyari, unfortunately, there was a police officer standing right on the corner of the intersection. Yung police na yon told her to pull over. Long story short, we received a $400 ticket, and I think it was like 4 demerit points at that time, right? Like it could have changed by now. But just imagine, hindi naman po niya ginagamit yung cellphone niya. All right? All she did was pull out, like literally pull out the card to see where the address was. She's not going like this. She's not using it like that. Pero nadali po kami the end of the month. So they weren't listening to any reasons. They weren't listening to any excuses, regardless whether they're legitimate or not. So we fought it in court. Long story short, we came to a settlement. But the point is, lalo yung mga bata po dyan, okay? Pag nagmamaneho kayo, yung telepono ninyo, make sure you're not touching it. Both your hands are on the wheel. You're not fidgeting. You're not texting somebody. You're not making a phone call. Ang dami ko po nakikita sa road. They're making phone calls, okay, like this, holding the phone beside their ear. Pag nadali po kayo, oh my God, napakalaking fine. And not only do you get a fine, you get points on your insurance, which makes your insurance balloon. Lalo na pa ngayon, everything is going up, including insurance prices, insurance premiums. But po si Kuya Puto, nadali sa insurance premium. You know, I'm not exempt, even though I've been driving for so long. So just imagine, if you're a new driver, nahuli po kayo, may cellphone kayo, you're using a cell phone or you're holding a cell phone while you're driving, that's a $400 plus ticket plus points. So matuto po kayo sa mistake ko. Okay? Let's go to the next video.
Hey, I saw you just give a guy a ticket. What for?
Failing to stop for school bus.
How much is that?
It's $490, 6 demerit points.
You know what? Good. Drives me crazy. People not stopping for school buses. School's back. Does it affect your insurance?
100%.
Good. Should be more in my opinion. Thanks, officer.
Stop and watch for school buses.
School bus sa umaga, pag tinadrop nyo yung mga anak ninyo, huwag nyo sisingitan ng school bus, lalo na pag nakahinto. Okay? Pag nakahinto yung school bus, yung ilaw nun lumalabas. It tells you to stop. okay? And allow the school bus to do its thing with its passengers. Alam ko, sa umaga nagmamadali tayo lagi because we need to go where we need to go. Lalo na po, mag-iingat kayo pag nandun kayo sa school zone because napakadaming school bus because that's obviously the time that little kids go to school, di ba? So, nakita kayo na school bus, be cautious. If you're anywhere near a school zone, be cautious. Lalo na pag nakita niyo yung mga ilaw ng mga school bus, nagbi-blink, it means you better stop and wag niyo sisingitan yun because it's gonna be your butt. Okay? Let's go to the next video, guys.
You seriously giving that guy a ticket for parking the accessibility spot?
That's right.
How much?
$450.
He was literally here for 2 mints, okay? He went in, he grabbed a coffee, he came
Unless
back,
you
and was
have an
gone.
accessibility permit, you cannot park here. There's plenty of other spots you could have walked over to.
All right, thanks, officer.
Okay. How many times pupunta kayo sa Walmart or sa grocery store or sa mall, wala kayong makitang parking or tamad lang talaga kayo. And all you want to do is, park at the closest parking spot to get in, to get out. And then you end up taking up the disability spot. I see this every day, guys. I see this every day. Those spots na merong disability sign, that's not for able-bodied drivers like you and me, or me. Okay? Those are reserved sa mga may kapansanan, disabled people. So unless you have that sticker on the back of your windshield, or if you have that permit in front of your dashboard, you are not allowed to park there. They don't care whether you're there for 1 second, for 1 minute, for 5 minutes, or for 10 minutes, or for an hour. It does not matter. Not only will they give you a sizable ticket, napakalaking ticket, not only will they give you demerit points on your insurance, and not only will they tow your car, okay? Sasakit ang ulo ninyo. So, lalo na guys, sa sinabi ko, at the end of the month, mag-iingat kayo, marami po nagpapatrol. Marami nagpapatrol ng mga police, looking specifically for infractions like that. Dahil yun po pinakamadaling ticket na ibigay. So mag-iingat po kayo. Let's abide by the rules. Stay clear. Don't even think about parking at those disabled spots. Okay? Abide by the rules. That way you can avoid headaches like this. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, listen. How fast can I go over the limit before I get a speeding ticket?
Well, speeding is speeding. At 1 kilometer over the speed limit.
Okay, what if I'm on a busy highway? It's
You
fast,
can get
everybody's
pulled over
doing
for
like...
any speed over the limit.
So, dun sa mga tao out there, mga kabayan out there natin na mabigat ang paa, mag-iingat ka at the end of the month or you should change your habits. You should really consider changing your habits. Marami po nagsasabi kung kani-kanino, ewan ko kung saan nila narinig yun, if the limit says 100 and I do 110, they're not gonna stop me. If the limit says 60 and I do 65, 5 over, they're not gonna bother me. Speeding is speeding, guys. Speeding is speeding. Lalo na po at the end of the month. Okay? Na mag-iingat kayo. There's so many speed traps during the end of the month. And the last thing you want is to get stopped by a cop for speeding because it's one of the most, if not the most common traffic infraction that they make so much money from. Okay? I've never received a speeding ticket. Dahil ko mag-drive po ako para akong lolo. If it says 60, I do 59. If it says 100, I do 99. I'm one of those guys, you just pass me. But then, my insurance rates are extremely low because I've never had a ticket. And perfect driver. Okay, perfect driver. So, huwag niyong pakinggan yung mga tao na sasabihin sa inyo, oh, ayos lang yan. You're just going with the flow of traffic. No. Don't listen to those people because those people will not pay your bills and those people will not pay the increase that you might get from getting all of those demerit points on your insurance. Okay? So, sana naman po nakatulong tong public service video ni Kuya Puto to all of those people out there, mga kabayans natin that either just got their license or just moved to Canada and is driving or Maybe you already have your license and you just don't know. So at least now you know. So join me on the next video, guys. This is Kuya Puto. Wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble. Keep your hustle strong. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.
Sa akin, kung sino ang aking mahal.